All right, welcome Cobra fans. Will DeRue alongside Rob Bargenbrook up here in the booth at the Snake Pit for the first scrimmage of the year. Rob.
Yes, sir.
First time these JV boys are getting some action against guys that are other than Cobras this year.
Against the Brahmas.
Against the Brahmas. We got lone freshman pulled up playing JV this year, Cooper Francis. He is the signal caller for the JV squad. Back there in that maroon jersey right now, drops back for a pass, delivers one. Reception is caught by number 11. Ball does come out once he's met, but bounces out of bounds there.
Pretty close to a first down there, Will.
Yeah, Francis has a good release. Didn't play really a whole lot of youth football. Came up in 7th grade and just a great baseball player, good athlete. And doing a heck of a job over the last few years and really developing into a good quarterback. And delivers a nice one there. Well, folks, those of y'all joining us, we appreciate it. Got 4 watching right now, Rob.
4, wow.
Well, there is a lot of folks out here right now watching this first scrimmage here at the Snake Pit as that reception is caught by David Gonzalez, the sophomore, before he's run out of bounds by the unknown Brahma.
There you go. Good first down yardage on the first snap. It looks like they probably got like so many snaps they're going to run today on offense, kind of. And if you don't get the first down, reset. Kind of looks like what the game plan is right now.
Yeah, and you got the JV boys on the sideline and the all gray, the freshman boys ready to go as well. So Cooper's going to hand this ball off to Caden Petru, the other sophomore. He's going to be brought down after a decent gain there on that first down carry off to the right side.
Take 8 yards on first down all the time. I tell you what, Will, I'm just ready for the season to start. We did the inter-squad scrimmage last weekend. We got this kind of controlled scrimmage today, and then we'll have another scrimmage. I'm just ready for regular football.
Well, here it is today, Rob, because they're getting down there and they're getting after it. Cooper's in that shotgun formation that we have grown to love here as he's going to bounce around trying to find a receiver. Nice delivery there, just a little bit low, and number 7 unable to hang on to it.
Great protection, too, there by the line.
Yeah,
he had a ton of time.
You're right, and Francis had a ton of time. He was able to move around back there, move his feet, get out of the pocket, try to deliver a strike. We want to see that ball a little bit higher, but this is a scrimmage early in the season. This is really Francis' first time really running a spread. Ran a little bit of it in the 8th grade.
Right.
Didn't really throw a whole bunch out of it.
More of a read option most of the time.
Exactly. His swing pass is going to be delivered and caught. Great inside move there. I believe that was Petru. Petru, a sophomore, has really come into being a heck of a football player. We've been watching him over the last 2 weeks of practice, Rob, and he's always been a fast guy,
yes.
But he's putting on some weight this summer.
Better vision.
Yeah, and seeing that was a great cut back there and showing that vision as well.
Another Cobra first down. But looked good in the inter-squad scrimmage last week, too.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he's offset to the right. He's going to get the ball again. This time he's going to bounce out, find running room, still churning his legs. Doesn't give up on that first contact, and he ends up getting about 3 or 4 more yards because of it. So great run there.
Looks like he's got his Ezekiel Elliott jersey on.
Showing that back pad sticking out with the abs. He's been working hard all summer, Rob.
Yeah, he's proud.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, I'd be doing the same thing, except I wouldn't be showing that six-pack there. Petru's going to take it again. Again, does not go down at first contact. He's going to be driven back to the backfield, but not before he gets a couple of yards on that carry.
It might have been a face mask on that. He looks a little aggravated.
Well, folks, those of y'all watching, we appreciate you guys and really appreciate some feedback as well. Want to make sure that viewers are getting everything that they need. How is that audio? Can you guys let us know if you guys are hearing us okay or not? We've felt like we worked out all the kinks on the sound during that inter squad last week. This snap's going to be way over Francis' head, and with that, they are going to kill the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and a short one.
See if they set back up in that spread read option. See if that, you're trying to get that defensive end to make a mistake. And if he does, it should be an easy first down for Cooper. Well, we're going to first down now. Might be getting a look at East Bernard's offense here, Will.
We'll see. Looks like they trotted the JV boys out. The JVs are wearing all gray, or excuse me, I keep saying JV. The freshman boys. The freshman boys are out there wearing all gray. JV is in all black. Looks like the freshman boys are probably going to be going offense as well. So I'm assuming what the game plan is. I haven't talked to Naren or not, but assuming the game plan is going to be running about 15 or so plays each side, and then they'll flip-flop offense and defense.
Right.
So this freshman squad coming up really got better last year. 7th grade, those guys are starting to learn football, playing together. 8th grade, they really started to come into their own, won some football games. This year, it's not a big class. Not a big.
No, one of the smaller ones.
Yeah, it is one of the smaller ones. You're right. But a lot of athletes on this freshman team.
New quarterback for this group of boys.
Yeah, with Cooper Francis moving up to JV, running the squad up there. Easton LaRue stepped in as quarterback. He's been doing handling those duties for the last week, and snap's going to be on the ground and picked up immediately by number 17 before he's
brought down in the
backfield in the suplex mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, there have been some changes. I believe that's Elijah Taylor in the backfield now running. Easton used to run that J back position and some slot as well, kind of that tight end halfbacks position as well.
Right.
But now moving him over to quarterback, Elijah Taylor stepping into that role.
Well, I've seen him play quarterback. It's been a while.
Yeah, he played a little bit in the youth. This time the ball's going to be handed off to Elijah. Great cutback in the inside. Tries the spin move there before he's brought down. Whole lot of running. Got a few yards on that.
Good vision on that play. He had to look for that cutback.
Yeah, and Taylor right there showing a little bit of that athleticism that I was talking about with this freshman class. Great spin move there and being able to hold on to the football as well when he gets making contact. Caden Aaron, far receiver outside. LaRue's going to take the snap, swing pass it out. It is caught by number 2 there in the flats, but he's going to be met by several white shirts and driven backwards. I don't think they're going to give him any forward progress there.
Doesn't look like it. They're not really. I noticed here we go 4 wide. They man up on them, and a single high safety in the middle of the field. If he could get some time, there should be something open.
Well, this is another thing is getting back there and being able to handle snaps and whatnot as well. Getting used to your center too.
Right. Because they're
This time it's going to be a quarterback sweep. As LaRue's going to get to the outside, but brought down, looks like somewhere near the sticks.
Maybe a yard on that one, it looked like.
Yeah, stretched the play out pretty wide, but just wasn't able to turn it up. Yeah, sometimes those plays that drag out like that out to the sideline, you can't. You don't beat them. Yeah, you run out, but you don't beat them to the edge, and usually that's what ends up happening.
I know there's a lot of coaching changes this year. I say a lot, and coaches moving around. Who's kind of do you know any of that yet, Will?
I'm still learning the guys as well. We'll have more on that in the first game, I promise. This
right.
time, that's number 40 running the football pretty hard, lowering his shoulder and taking some licks as well. About 3 or 4 yards on there, but I think 3 or 4 hard-earned
Yes,
yards.
yeah. Went through about 3 or 4 Brahmas to get 3 or 4 yards. Little shuttle pass there. I hadn't seen that yet. I'd like to see that pistol formation we saw in the inter squad scrimmage. You know.
Mm-hmm. They ran an option out of that quite a bit, and that was it was a lot of fun watching that that play develop.
Yeah. I like those plays because if you break one, it's usually big.
Yeah. There's Alan Pineda's in the backfield lined up with LaRue. LaRue's going to hand the ball off to Pineda. Ball looks like a little bit mishap on the handling the football there, and it does fall on the turf and is recovered by the Brahmas.
Ooh.
So that's going to turn well, not necessarily turn the ball over. They just get fresh started downs, reset the downs again.
Well, now's the time to work through all that, you know, before the season starts, and that's when we'll have the scrimmages, the inter-squad scrimmages, you know, to work those kinks out, get used to everybody. You got a lot of players on this freshman squad that are in new positions they haven't played in a while, maybe never even played before. So,
yeah, Pineda's one of them, moving from the line to running back now.
LaRue
delivers a pass over the middle. Looked like Caden Aaron was coming across, but one of the Brahmas was able to get his hand on the ball, and
if not, that might have been a touchdown there.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah, that's a big jump from the offensive line to running back.
Yeah, it is. Well, Allen is one of the fastest kids in that freshman group. He's pretty quick. Seen him running around the track this year. So they're trying to utilize a little bit of that speed in the backfield out of the young man. Let's bring Sickett down in 10.
Got basically like a 5-man line there on defense.
And receivers jumped off a little bit, got a little early start. They're going to kill that play and start over.
Reset.
Well, varsity's going to start after this game. I believe their kickoff is going to be 6:30. Well, I say kickoff, there won't be any special teams in it, but
the game will start.
The game will start at 6:30. Rue drops back to pass, delivers one.
Nice.
Is caught by, that's Ashton Mader, as Ashton Mader runs out of bounds right there. Good strike there by LaRue, another baseball player delivering the football there.
So I heard something, this was last year, when Michael came up to play junior high, and the first thing the coaches asked was, who's been a pitcher in baseball? And that's how they started with trying to figure out who they might try at quarterback. And I know both Cooper and Easton are pitchers in baseball.
Yeah, LaRue's going to take his own number out here. Tries to cut back to the inside. The big Brahma defender was barreling down on him, but ends up losing his footing there and slides down. Probably a good thing he did that.
Probably so. I think he was a little upset with himself there that his feet came out from under him. His dad might want to try some longer spikes on his cleats.
You know, hot day today.
Very.
Yeah, hot day. Wind is blowing strong out of the south today, but it's blowing hot air.
It's not a Gulf breeze.
No, it is not.
Kind of like a hairdryer.
Yeah. Well, reminds me a little bit of a Gulf breeze. And I think this is a mishap, Easton's going to deliver the ball out of bounds. But no, Rob, I was going to tell you, it reminds me of a Gulf breeze. The Persian Gulf, that is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
Persian
I
Gulf.
got you.
Yeah.
You had a little experience with that, Will?
Yeah, a little bit. Feels just like a nice hot day in the Persian Gulf on a flight deck. It's like aircraft exhaust just sitting there blowing at you.
That's about what it feels like.
But these boys are handling it pretty well. Coaches have done a good job getting these kids acclimated in the heat as well to be able to get out here and perform.
Looks like we're going to go to defense now, Will. Got the black jerseys out there. That kind of reminds you of defense.
It sure does. The Nebraska teams back in the 90s.
That was a huge honor for them to get that black jersey.
Oh, yeah. So numbers are kind of mixed up. Not too sure who's what and who's playing out there right now. So
And the Brahmas
bear
don't
with
have
us.
any numbers at all.
No, just a white jersey there. But everybody's wearing their practice stuff.
So they were running kind of that's what they were warming up in, kind of that wing offense.
Yeah. Well, Brahma's running back's going to run out to the right side and be met by that outside linebacker, where he's going to get about 4 or 5 yards on that carry.
Is that wing T? Is that what that is? That's what it kind of looked like to me, or slot T.
Yeah, and this is East Bernard runs this. They like to get up there and run the football at you. And they've been doing this for a long time. Not very many programs are still sticking to this anymore. You're seeing a lot of programs going to the spread. Case in point, Cobras as well.
Right.
But East Bernard has found some success running the football this way. As a matter of fact, 2-time state championships or state champions this year. The football team from Franklin.
They do run that.
They
yes.
run the same thing and won two state championships in a row.
Been there 3 times and won 2, I believe. And I don't think they lost much this year, Will.
As in East Bernard?
As in Franklin.
Oh, Franklin. No, they did lose that running back. I know that for sure.
Oh, we had him in the backfield.
Yeah. Couldn't tell who that was, number 34. If I had to guess, I'm going to guess Kalajizik there because there aren't very many 6+
Right.
height sophomores on that field, and it looks like that's who that was. East Bernard's doing a great job of just running the football, opening holes, and driving the frontline defenders backwards, actually. Doing a great job.
They're good patience by the back so far, waiting until the hole is there and taking the positive yards.
Yeah, not trying to do too much with it. You know,
No.
beat the man in front of you.
Right.
Yeah, Cobra's going to have to bear down here and not give ground, try to fight, shoot gaps, see what I believe Coach Fellers is out there. Coach Fellers is the defensive coordinator.
Let's see. On the varsity level, kind of Goliad did this to him. We have switched now. We've gone to a 5-man line, which is what we did against Goliad last year when they ran this against us, a version of this on the varsity level. And we went from that 3-man line to that 5-man line, and that pretty much stopped them.
Right, and that's exactly what just happened right here, just on cue. Brought in an extra big body guy, put him up there on the line and be able to stop them. Yeah, they're going to walk the outside linebacker up to the line as well.
As well.
Yep. And look at that. There
Right.
you go.
Yep.
I can't tell who that was that shot that gap, but wrapped the running back up. I think that's Colt Charbula. That is Colt Charbula.
Yeah, that's 2 good plays by the defense there, no yards.
Mm-hmm. Colt's another sophomore that's just done an exceptional job turning into a great football player. You hear the varsity boys talk about him a little bit, too, that Colt comes out to play. He comes out to hit in practice. David Gonzalez can give the quarterback chase. He ends up dropping him in the backfield for a huge loss.
About 10 yards. Looks like 11.
Mm-hmm. Caden Petru is also in on that as well coming up. So there you go. Plug the lineup. Don't push me around anymore, and
Right.
we're going to
There you
stop
go.
you and force you to throw the football.
Throw the football and take a sack all day long.
Yeah, good adjustment there by the coaching staff.
Yes. And pretty quick too. I mean, they didn't let it bleed that long.
Well, I didn't tell you, Rob, but I did give him a headset down there.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
That's
I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Thinking of last year, I did have a conversation with Naren about how we could communicate to him on the sideline, because I can't remember the game, but the coaches were next to us here, and what they were doing, they were kind of behind, and so they were just yelling numbers, jersey numbers, and that's who they went to every time. It'd be like 34, and they throw the ball at 34. And I was like, Naren, I needed to talk to you during that game.
I guess the opposing coaches are over here just telling us what they were doing.
I haven't gotten any response back.
Can y'all move Rob's phone closer? I can barely hear.
No, it shouldn't be the phone.
We're doing it through Bluetooth, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, turn yours up. There.
East Bernard still in that kind of wing T, slot T formation. Ooh, we got a flag on that play. Nice penetration by number 30, and it looks like number 10. Quarterback didn't have a chance on that play, plus the flag. We're working on some technical issues, folks. Just give us a second. Oh, if they're hearing us on YouTube or not? Can you hear me on the YouTube, Will?
Not hardly at all.
Not hardly.
We're gonna have to change that thing every time.
What are we gonna have to change, bud? Appreciate y'all being patient with us while we work this out. Okay, we've gone to a freshman defense here. They're staying in that same formation as the JV. They're not going to give them that three-man look, and it is a fumble. There we go. Cobra football. Oh, and that's going to be a sack for the freshman defense. So no yards on 2 plays. Well, we didn't start out in that 3-man front. We went straight to the 5-man front when the freshman squad came out. And it's been a fumble and a sack.
There you go. It's good to see the coaches recognize stuff like that pretty quick and then get in there. Oh yeah, this audio is a whole lot clearer now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What is it? What are we missing out there, Will?
Well, I guess it continues to default back to the original settings every time you start a new one. So we're just going to have to remember to
turn it up.
Turn it up every time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Yep.
Yep. So hopefully that's going to work now. Maybe that'll work. That's
about like a 6-yard gain there for the Brahmas.
Y'all are even quieter now.
Are we really?
Seriously?
Let me check this again.
Did you hear that, Wes?
That's Wes calling. It's really faint.
So, I went back and I changed it again, so I guess it defaults back to the original setting.
Yeah.
So I went and I just changed it, but he's saying that it's even lower now.
We're getting you're fine. I got these AirPods here. I'm gonna listen to it a second. You get a real big blast of some wind noise.
Yeah.
Something just
When
falling.
he
when he turns his mic on.
Oh, okay.
Is that another fumble there? Almost.
It's a good thing we got video because the audio is not helping us.
No bueno.
No, not right now. All right, we're going to turn this up some more. Turn back on this.
Maybe with the addition of Lee. Yes, sir, we're live, Lee. I'd like to welcome Lee Lewis to the stage.
Hello, everybody.
Well, Lee, we're giving it a shot.
Yeah, we're still having technical difficulties, but we're getting better.
Well,
Going for a pass again.
Pass
wide open.
complete to nothing.
He is going to score, ladies and gentlemen.
it's going to be the first touchdown for the Brahmas there. Well, let's hopefully that worked. We'll see.
Now, I didn't catch the number right there, Rob. Did you see who?
They don't have numbers. they're you know, they've taken the Notre Dame no name and gone with the East Brahma no name, no number.
No number, no name.
Right.
All right.
Well, we're really not doing any better. We can tell somewhat, but most of these kids aren't wearing the numbers. They're actual numbers.
Right.
These are all practice jerseys.
So they have no numbers. Our numbers are irrelevant.
Yes.
There you go.
Pretty much. Because I think number 8 is actually number 7.
Oh, and it's make it, take it.
Yes, it is. These scrimmage rules.
Right. Exactly.
We're playing street rules, Rob. Vanderbilt rules.
Keep the ball. You score, you keep the ball. We're going to stay in that 5-man front. It was working well for us. I guess East Bernard's made a little bit of an adjustment to our adjustment.
Well, I've only seen 3 plays, but they run off the left side every time, other than the touchdown pass, but which was set up by the fake lead off the left side. So evidently,
The two
finding
plays,
something like.
plays before that were a sack and a fumble. So
what you're telling me is I'm the one that's causing the problem.
it could be, Lee.
Well, folks, those of y'all listening out there, we'd really appreciate some feedback. Okay. I'm wondering if it's not necessarily us, and it might be Wes's
Headset?
there. It could be the problem. This pass is going to be delivered to that Brahma player.
Looks like the same guy based on the way he was running.
Well, he lowered his shoulder and definitely gave a little bit of a lick to, I believe that's Bryce Sykes out there playing the cornerback position for the Cobras, number 2. Okay, cool. Now I finally found the chat stuff. Now we're cooking with Crisco here.
Here we go.
All right. We're going to figure it out, guys. We're winging it. Well, Rob, another run to the outside.
Yeah.
Big gain for the Brahmas as well. So now they
About 8 yards off the tackle.
yeah, we're not securing that outside. When we came and plugged up the middle a little bit, they weren't able to push the ball up the middle. Now they're starting to get outside on us and definitely pushing the ball out.
You get anything in the comments, sir? Can they hear us on the YouTube channel, the Cobra, Industrial Cobra Sports Network? Oh, that's a fumble.
Could it be this? Here, let's try things. Here we go. Let's unplug that. See if that helps.
Okay.
Okay, so we're trying a little bit more. It looks like they're going to flip-flop again. JV squad's coming out. Not sure if we're going to go offense the other way now. flip sides of the field.
Maybe. 15, 15, 15, 15 kind of thing. Go back
Yeah,
and forth.
quite possibly. We'll see what happens. So,
I
industrial.
think they're going with the 22-man front.
Is that
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. Yeah. They've had good success with it.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of kind of like the first version of Madden. You could put in punt block and stop just about everything.
A little cheat code.
Well,
Yeah.
Country Boy Outdoors just said now we're perfect. So, is it still a little echo?
Got a little
Okay.
echo? Okay.
Let's see this. Turn that phone off.
Turn the phone off?
See
Okay.
if that works.
We're going to end the call on Wes. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're ending Wes's call for now.
Okay.
We'll get it figured out later. Let's see if that echo takes away now. Our sound engineer, folks, telling us we got a little bit of an echo. So
Oh, I
we're
just
trying
got
to
a
figure
text.
this out.
Just got a text said we got an echo.
There you go. Okay. So, yeah, it looks like JV Cobra's going to come out here and run a little bit of offense again.
Man, you can hear that.
Here, one team, David Gonzalez is going to take the handoff out to the left side and run into a couple of Brahmas before he's finally pushed out of bounds. But I think that's it's Caden Petro. Whoever that outside linebacker was on the outside over there was definitely he was getting pushed around in the backfield a little bit, and I think he was kind of looking at the umpire asking, "Hey man,
Hey.
need a little help here?" Got pushed in the back.
Yeah.
No help.
They maybe forgot their flags today. You know, it's a scrimmage. Maybe the the flags got hung up in shipping or something. There you go. Let it go.
Still echo. But after y'all ended it, when he keys at Mike, it's really loud. So I don't know why his input is so much louder than what y'all's is. West.
Because he's plugged right into this.
Okay. Well, it just keyed after y'all ended the call. It keyed that again, and it got real loud with the wind noise outside.
He must have turned it on. He's not, so he's supposed to mute that. See?
Hello, low, low.
Hey Lee, how are you doing, bud?
I hear the echo now.
I hear you have a professional Savannah banana baseball team.
We do. Yeah, the old Texana Bananas are making their debut tomorrow in Rosenberg.
What is the salary for something like that?
Oh, it's large.
It's large. Okay.
It's large. A bunch, if you will.
A bunch.
It's an appealing job there, Rob. Appealing bunch.
Peeling bunch. We got Wade up here trying to help us with our inability to work on technical issues.
I'm with the talent.
There you go.
Technical department, somebody else.
I think that has to do with something about LaRue Productions.
I've heard of that.
Well, let's see. We didn't have this issue on the inter squad scrimmage, I don't believe. I'm not sure what's different. It's all the same equipment other than Lee's here. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Oh, I think we found something. I think we're on to it.
Little swing pass again. Nice yardage. Will, did you find anything out?
Yes.
What was that?
Wes forgot to hit mute on the phone.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find a new way.
Okay.
Yeah. Not a
I like
problem.
my idea of the two-way radio.
Yeah.
But y'all don't like it.
No. This is working fine. This is gonna work fine. We're gonna get it set up during the varsity game.
Okay.
If we do go to a two-way radio, we only need CB calls. I mean,
Correct.
you know, breaker 19, breaker 19. This is Big Fuzzy coming in a little smoky. Over.
Let's hear the rubber duck.
We got a two in the backfield. Trips to the right side. Over.
Oh man, there's Lee Lewis for you folks. Caden Petru's going to try to carry the ball on the outside, met by multiple white shirts there after a short gain. You know, Lee, coming up a little bit later, we're talking about Petru. He's done a really good job showing up this summer, putting on some weight to add with that speed. He's looking like a really, really good running back for the Cobras this year. Now, what do you think?
Minute delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a 30-second delay. I think we found it.
Last I had was 30 seconds. We have about a 30-second delay. All the comments that we're getting on here are not so far have been that the audio sounds pretty good, so we appreciate that. Thanks a lot to Tim Sanchez. So maybe it is working okay.
Nice swing pass.
Yeah, David Gonzalez again.
I think it's either working pretty good or we've learned our fans have low standards.
That could be it.
And that's really come from years of setting that bar as low as we can.
Plus, we brought in the expert, Wade.
Don't blame me, it's on me yet.
Well, what we need to do is when we finally get these dials figured out, we need to tape them in place. Either that or we just remove the handles
Yeah.
or the knobs.
Is that better, Wade? Oh, a little pump
Yeah.
action.
Cooper bouncing around. Look at him moving around. Doesn't like what he sees, pulls it down, and goes to try to find some more running room. Guys are coming back and blocking for him before he's finally brought down after a decent run. But we do have flags back in the backfield.
I guess they did bring their flags.
And they used them on separate occasions on that one play. And those are two different penalties. I don't think
Doesn't
we
sound
like
like-
either of them.
Maybe they got stuck together in this heat.
Are you popping?
Yeah.
You think it's popping?
No. That sounds a lot. Well, no, it sounds like there's vibration feedback.
East Bernard declined the holding, accepted the personal foul.
There you go.
Probably is.
No.
Yeah, you can. It sounds kind of like, I don't know, raspy, or
Do we need to bring this back?
bring that back. Back.
No, that's going to give y'all.
Are y'all picking up a hum too? Okay.
We've always had a home on there, but it hasn't.
It hadn't been run right up the middle there.
Well, while Wade's adjusting that channel there, we'll see what happens.
Hey, exactly. Got to get the kinks worked out.
Yes, we need to do that before Friday night. There, that went away now.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Now we sound
This
pretty.
is the Industrial Cobra Sports Network scrimmage as well.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this sounds a lot better in my ears.
Oh, it sure
Yes.
does. That's what we needed. The
Wade.
sound engineer. Here we go.
Wait, what'd you do?
What is? You see QB1 Ashton Garza's trying to sneak down there with the freshman in his gray jersey.
Is he really?
Yeah, look at him. He just try to sneak in there and get him some reps.
Get warmed up.
Yeah. He's gonna come trotting off the field right now.
That is a whole lot better. Wade, fantastic job. We killed my phone. That's why you can't hear us. We were using 3 iPhones, 4 headsets, computer, iPad.
On your screen there as well. So remember, we're bringing that back. We brought that out last year. Had some great fans of the week last year that joined us all during district. A whole lot of fun. Really brought the community out. So again, we're going to do that again this year, but we're doing it only for home games, so that we can ensure that the fans of the weeks are going to be able to make it. So by all means, get out there, nominate your fan of the week. We're going to try to get all 5 of them picked. And
Ooh.
Will those 5 be, is it fight for the title?
I know.
I mean, it is called the Snake Pit.
Yeah. No, we're not going to have them fight for the title. I don't think so. I don't know how good of a deal with that would be.
Hey, I'm just in marketing and promotions.
Yeah, you're right.
We could sell, spots or something.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead. We'll get that posted on Facebook as well. Came out and sponsored the Fan of the Week. They're gonna the recipients of the Fan of the Week are going to receive their coveted 2023 Fan of the Week shirt that they're going to be able to wear at all the Cobra football games this season. Display that with pride. So get out there, nominate your Fans of the Week. You can get, when I post it on Facebook, you can go ahead and add to the post, nominate on the post. You can send me a direct message, or you can email us at industrialbroadcastteam@gmail.com.
Whoa, do we have our own email?
We do. We have our own email.
We got our first spam just the other day.
Brahma's getting loose.
Well, gonna bounce outside, but a little bit of a holding on that inside. I'm gonna go ahead and give him, but great blocking on the outside there to be able to spring that Brahma runner and get downfield and score that touchdown.
2 Brahma touchdowns.
Oh, we're gonna get a sideline infraction. What? Was he joking?
Sideline infraction?
I don't know. I've never seen.
Oh, he was throwing the other referee the flag over here. So the referee looks back at the sideline.
Are they sharing flags?
I guess they are. Who knows? And launches that flag into the bench area of the Cobras, and I don't know why. Yeah, so
More and more people filling in here, guys.
those of y'all join us too. Don't forget the kickoff barbecue starts tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Inez Community Center. Come out. Great fundraiser for all the athletes. Going to introduce all the spring athletes, all the coaches. I believe the volleyball girls are going to be hightailing it back from their tournament over in Columbus. They were in action today as well, and if y'all were able to pick that up on the Cobra Sports Network, Wade Quebec was over there filming that for y'all.
And the Industrial Cobra Sports Network will be at the kickoff.
We will be there.
There's not many places in this community anymore that the Cobra Sports Network isn't at.
There we go.
Omnipresent.
There you go.
If it's happening in the world of industrial sports, Cobra Sports Network's there to bring it to you.
There you go.
It's been a lot of fun setting this thing up and figuring it all out. And we're going to get this thing top notch for you folks, I promise.
You won't be able to tell the difference between us and ESPN.
You won't know. Oh, you'll be able to tell the difference.
We'll be better.
But we're not going to get into that part of it. It's great strike delivery right there. The Brahma player was able to receive that in at the 50-yard line, where he's met by number 28 for the Cobras, are brought down after a little 5-yard run after the catch. Wide open. So now still does?
Yeah.
Well, they're still a little bit behind. Find out if it still sounds like that.
Okay. That was 2 minutes ago.
That's about right.
That's about right.
Yeah, that's when Wade came and messed with our audio here.
Okay.
So now we're good. We should be good now.
Should be good.
Yeah.
Okay. We got some varsity guys warming up out there.
Yeah, when this game is over, we are going to break from here and broadcast again for the varsity game. So y'all will have to break off this one and jump onto the varsity feed. As this little option pitch to the outside, Brahma players going to get quite a few yards on that, and there's still some extracurricular activities going on over here on the backside with a Brahma player and a Cobra.
You don't see a lot of extracurriculars or after the whistle penalties and scrimmages.
No, well,
Usually it's hard to, you get the energy up that high, but I guess they're
That
feeling
looks
it
like
there.
that's against the Brahmas the way
Yeah.
you pointed.
Yeah, it is.
It should be.
Yeah, we had a Cobra player on the ground, and he stayed on
Looks
top
like
and
he
then
just
shoved him.
took his chin strap off.
I think that was his eyeglasses.
Oh,
Are we not enforcing it? I guess we don't enforce those in scrimmages.
I guess not. He did call it, but he didn't enforce it. You're right.
that's a new move. Take your glasses from you.
All right, well.
Another passing attempt right here, but Charbula and Gonzalez going to give him chase. He's going to deliver the football. It's going to go out of bounds and be incomplete there. I believe that was Kalajizik again.
number 10 and number, 62 was it? Or?
Yeah, that was Charbula and Gonzalez giving him chase, but then big number 34 was up in his face. That's why he decided to go ahead and deliver that football.
Go ahead and let this ball go. Live to play another down. Kind of third and short here. Let's see if the Cobras can hold. Kind of like a game type situation.
Running up the middle again. They finally brought down by number 17 after a good gain and another Brahma first down. So Brahma's been able to run the football pretty handily and at will here in this, I guess you'd say, this third period.
Good misdirection by the Brahmas on that play. It was kind of hard to see where they were going with the ball, and they went right up the middle. How are we sounding out there, folks?
Hopefully a little bit better. Gained a few more viewers. We're up to 20 now.
Woo!
Yeah, moving up.
We had a lot last week. What, 200 and something viewers?
There's 450 people, I believe, out here, too.
Yeah.
So quite a few.
You missed the most important part of the game, Lee.
Sure did. Yep. You step away to take a phone call. That's what happens.
Right.
I've heard y'all say smart things sometimes. I just never been on the air to hear them yet.
Yeah. Well, you missed it.
Looks like we got a Brahma player down.
Uh-oh.
We'll take a break.
Not a lot to talk about when you don't have numbers and don't know players.
When I crank that up. So that may be the output that has to be
All the way up.
all the way up. Yeah. Because that may be what's going. What we're, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Woo-hoo. He's coming back in. That's the thing you gotta. Okay, so now he's come back. That was something we had to figure out the first time. We got another phone. We gotta see what when he goes to this or that or what's he doing. We can't come in.
Oh, there's nobody to cue you, huh?
It's not like we're on a big sound room, right? Like, we need a cue person.
Well, I mean, usually Laura would always count us in 3, 2, 1.
Right. Now we just gotta watch.
Well, is that on a minute delay, or is that live?
No, everything's a minute delay.
So by the time we see it come in, are we already behind it?
We're a minute too. We're a minute delayed too, because everything runs through the iPad over there. Looks like we are back, folks. Had a Brahma player down. He did get up and is okay. Lee, me and Will were talking about how it is really hot out here, but there is a breeze, but
Well,
the
it's-
breeze feels
yeah.
kind of like a hairdryer or afterburner on a jet.
Yeah, no, that breeze is blowing from behind us at 64 degrees and feels pretty cool in this room.
It feels cool in this room. Not so
Oh,
much
you're
outside.
talking about field conditions. You're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, actual football.
Football field.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Yes. The players have to be less comfortable than.
Can you hear
than
us?
we are.
I can hear you, Will.
Nice.
Did you fix it?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay. He looks
It's a
so excited.
firm maybe.
He looks so excited. Brahma's staying in that, basically that wing tee. Going to run it off the edge here. And he's going to catch the corner. Another touchdown for the Brahmas. That's going to be 3, Lee.
That's 3. But no, back to your point about the weather. It sure is nice that they were able to get this game scheduled in earlier so we could make sure to take care of that, take opportunity to get that heat in.
Right, get ready for the season.
Get this thing fired up at 5 o'clock. You don't want to miss your window for that, and it would be sad if we had started this thing later when it cooled off a little. And so good opportunity there to.
Want to take advantage of the heat.
Exactly.
It helps with your conditioning.
That's what they tell us.
Right.
Fans appreciate it as well.
They do. They look very cool and calm out there this evening. Oh, quite a big crowd for a scrimmage. Especially like a controlled scrimmage. It's not like a scrimmage game,
Right.
So
What? In all seriousness, what is our format today? Are they going to run a live quarter or
no, it's
just
been
straight
controlled
possessions?
the whole
Okay.
time. So many snaps. Looks like 15 snaps or so.
Right.
Then we're going to switch. If you don't get the first down, they're resetting.
Right.
If you score, they're resetting.
Well, I know sometimes they set those scrimmage rules that way, controlled scrimmage for say an hour or so, and then they go one live quarter,
You're not
this or that. So I didn't know if we had any live action coming today or.
You're not seeing any special teams, nothing like that. It's you're basically trying to get
All unspecial teams today.
all on special teams, yeah.
No,
Just trying to get
not
reps.
special.
Just trying to get reps, I think, is the biggest thing.
Trying to hit somebody that's not your buddy for once, I'm
Yeah,
sure,
for
too.
the first time in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's nice just to hit somebody you don't like.
Somebody in a different colored jersey,
Exactly.
However, the Brahmas are maroon and white. So, kind of the same. But we're wearing gray and black today.
That's right.
We just decided we don't need the maroon.
Save it.
How do you feel about that, Will? I mean, Lee, I'm sorry.
I always love maroon. I know I'm preaching the choir on this one. I don't need to tell you all about the glories of the maroon.
Yeah, I mean, it's possibly one of the greatest colors ever.
Indeed. Definitely ranks as all three top 3.
Right, I would say so. Maroon, white,
Yeah.
gray.
Podium sweep. You know who did not finish in the top 3? Orange.
They did not.
Didn't even make the top 10 is what I heard. Yeah.
No.
Preseason poll has them finishing last again this year.
Does it really?
It does.
Wow. No. I mean, I don't know why you want to wear that color anyway. Oh, looks like we got a yellow flag. That's a bad color, too.
Speaking of bad
I mean,
colors.
that comes in right around orange. And then the zebra print right after that.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know if that counts as a color.
Nice run.
It is a nice run.
He's
Well,
got
that little spin move, deflection off the pads. Really, really good job.
about 20 yards on that run.
Give
Great
yourself
job.
a hand.
Number 12. Will did know who he was, but Will's out of the booth right now. But great run by number 12.
Well, talking about great colors, great numbers. Number 12 ranks is also finished.
I would say in the top 3,
Yeah.
possibly number 1. You got to protect that 12.
Finish 1 and 2.
Right, yeah. You got to
That's a
protect.
12 joke.
You got to protect that number. Even if you got to go to court.
That's right.
I don't think the coaches like that play for some reason.
Well, that's a great thing about scrimmage. I think you still get to call do-over. That's not just a, not just a recess rule or a backyard rule.
Do-over.
Do-over.
That one didn't count.
And we've still got 1st and 10 because, like I said, do-over.
Right. We could have used that in the last round of the playoffs last year. A do-over on that play. You know, that would be a neat addition to football.
mulligan?
Every team gets one mulligan.
I like that.
We're calling her a mulligan. Come You know.
Fifth and 1 to go.
Have you seen that football league? There's that new football league out there. I think it started last year where they come out, they line up, they get ready to play football, and then the fans choose the plays.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah. I learned that because I watched the Untold on Netflix of Johnny Manziel, and that's the last place he played football.
Very good.
But talk about interesting. 4th and 20. QB dive. Oh,
Got there a little early.
Little pass interference on that play.
Yeah, he did. Got there just a little bit early. That is some serious arm motion out of the back judge.
Yeah, he's working his scrimmage too, getting ready to make calls.
It's more of a TikTok dance than a.
Will, what'd you
Penalty
take?
call.
You took something apart, Will?
Amazon, if you're out there listening today,
So he
we'd like
can't.
customer service to contact Will LaRue.
So he can't see what's going on now.
No, you can see it.
Okay.
It's not as easy.
Little shuttle pass, wing play. Not for much on that one. Brahma sniffed that one out.
That was sniffed.
Varsity's coming out. They're getting warmed up for our second game. This is a doubleheader tonight, Lee.
I'm excited. Excited. Twice the football. You know what we've never broadcast live is warm-ups. Maybe we should have a play-by-play, Rob, based strictly off of warm-ups
High knees.
and stretching, yeah.
High knees, butt kicks, lunges. Got 3 to 1 side, and it's going to be basically a QB keep.
Yeah.
Right up the gut.
There's no wham or trap or lead. Just
Go.
get it and go.
Go. You missed the play earlier. Easton
Oh, I missed a lot of plays earlier.
LaRue is the quarterback, if you're not aware. And
Okay, I did not. I was not.
he broke loose, came out here, had a good run, went to cut back, and slipped on the turf. And I made a comment that maybe his dad should have got him better cleats.
Oh, well, that is true. Well, we're about to have the Amazon credits. Apply that towards for future purchase.
Broken technical screens. I guess he didn't know he was supposed to catch the ball on that one.
Somebody didn't know something there.
Right. A little confusion on that play. You had one guy blocking and one guy basically running a go route, and I think the quarterback thought that was going to be kind of like a little dump pass or something. The air conditioner's not bad, but it's not great yet.
I think even air conditioners right now are suffering from this heat. Air conditioners everywhere are complaining.
Lee, you weren't here when I got here, but over here in the corner there's a box, and it has the Industrial Curl Sports hats, shirts, and lanyards.
Wow. Folks, if you see us out this year, we will look sexier than usual. Brace yourselves.
It's going to be a fun, wild, wild season. Quarterback's looking for somebody here. Oh. We were also talking about this this freshman team that's out here right now, Lee. You have a guy playing quarterback that was in the C position, as they call it in this offense, and in the running back position, and you got a running back that was a offensive lineman last year. So a lot of changes in this freshman group from what they did last year in 8th grade, and probably going to be a little bit of growing pains, but as you move up, a lot of times your position changes for what works best for the team. Like a nice run starting out here. 3-4 yards, and there is that color that came in second worst to orange, yellow.
I didn't see it. I don't know if we had maybe a block that went bad and had a little holding or something on the inside. I didn't see anything. I guess my eyes haven't sharpened up as.
The East Bernard varsity team is warming up as well, and you know what?
We're winning it right now. We're winning warm-ups, Rob.
Apparently, East Bernard does not believe in numbers on the jerseys. They don't have it over there either. No names, no numbers.
Back in the wilds of West Texas junior high ball, we used duct tape for our numbers.
Did you really?
Honest to God, this is a true story. This is not a joke. But yeah, oftentimes, if you played a little too hard or practiced a little too hard, coach would have to reapply your duct tape number before the game. But yeah, it was artistic. It was meaningful. But you suited up, game day. Sometimes you have to go, coach, I'm missing part of my
number.
Missing part of my number. My
right
89 is just a 9, and they'd get out the duct tape, and we'd reapply the 8, and you'd be good to go for at least a game or two.
Get going. Now, I have been at some select baseball tournaments where we have a fill-in player that comes in, and his jersey number matches another kid's jersey number, so we would just take some tape and add a 1 or change a 2 to an 8 or something like that. But not the entire number.
It was a lean budget year.
Now, was this on varsity as well?
Oh, no. This is junior high. This is junior high ball. By the time you hit freshman, you
got a number?
You were getting a legitimate, authenticated
jersey with
a real number. Still had a lot of, sewn up rips and old sweat stink on it from when it had been passed down from
varsity to JV, freshman,
exactly.
8th grade to 7th grade, yeah.
But it did have a number.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we're going on freshman defense now. I wonder if we'll stick with that 5-man front, go back to the 3-man front, 4-man front. Well, right now it's a 4-man. Might be a 5.
Good. Is that your phone? Breaking news, folks. Have we sent out the new alert? Will LaRue, folks, has gone over to the Apple. He has the iPhone. No more green bubbles. He's legitimate.
Oh, nice job there on the defense. Corralling and forcing that outside run back inside for tackle for no gain. Yeah, and the thing about it, though, I need you to look at that phone there for me, Lee.
Yes, sir.
And I haven't seen an iPhone made that small in 10 years. I mean, I don't know if Will got that iPhone off of Amazon. It's like iPhone 2. It's so small.
But he talks so big.
Yeah. Thought I'd get a phone size of your stature there, Rob.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least it's an iPhone.
Well, I'm not a fan of it, I'll tell you that.
Are you having withdrawals from your Android?
Yeah, the only reason why I went that way is so my daughter could call me on her iPad.
Wow.
Things we do for our children.
Now, if that was Wade's giving us some information on our sound quality.
He says we suck, but it's not an audio issue.
East Bernard staying in that wing offense. Right up the gut again.
Right now, East Bernard varsity going through their celebration dances.
Are they really?
Well, I think it's supposed to be more of a tackling warm-up, but it looks to be that they're
Kind of like the, what's that in ice skating where they pick them up?
Yeah.
You know, there's a, what do they call that?
I'm a little rusty on my ice skating terms.
Ooh, a bunch of yellow flags on that play. I'm going to guess holding.
I bet it's a fancy French name.
Yeah, it looked like holding on a defense, or I think Easton LaRue was down there on the outside linebacker spot. Yeah, kind of hooked him and pulled him inside.
So, Will, you missed a little bit while you were gone.
A very little bit.
It may.
Almost meaningless.
Probably the most important thing that you missed is that maroon is probably the most favorite color in the world.
Okay.
And then the two least favorite colors are orange and yellow.
In that order.
And where did this?
We polled our people on our
Oh,
YouTube
did you?
station.
Yeah.
Okay.
And nationwide.
And we're branching out that far now, huh?
Yeah. YouTube is worldwide.
All right.
Looking for a pass, but we have
We got
pursuit on him.
Great delivery, and still, Brahma player still comes down with it. Easton LaRue out there trying to hold on and do that old swim move over the top to try to rip something out, but Brahma player holding on to that ball.
Good pursuit, though. We're just about one step off. As a coach, what you're liking there is the fact that, hey, they saw the play, they came down, they went in pursuit, you know. They're making the right read. Let's see if we can hold them here. Maybe get a turnover and take it back to the house. Off that tackle run again.
Yeah. That was Cade. That was Caden Aaron on that one.
Nope. I can see the delay now. How interesting. Do you see our varsity team over there? Look, they're hopping like.
That's a new one. I have not seen that actually
seen that.
before.
That's a new one to me.
That's a drunk bunny. You should call that, Rob. The lunges, karaoke, drunk bunny.
Drunk Bunny.
Drunk bunny on 3.
There's a song called Bad Bunny. Does that count?
I think this is different.
Oh.
So that's not it.
Well, they say, these days you're supposed to start with, what is it, dynamic stretching, not static. You're supposed to be moving and all that. And
Yes.
It's dynamic first.
new.
Dynamic first.
That's what they're teaching in the colleges these days.
So you do your warm-ups, then you do your actual stretching?
Yeah, because
Okay.
at that point you've warmed your muscles up to be able to be stretched.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I get it.
When you start stretching a cold muscle out,
It
that's
just
where injuries could occur.
gotcha.
Hence the drunk bunny.
There you go. That's probably been used at the next level as well.
I think you'll find drunk bunnies just about at any level.
Yeah.
Well, the Cobras are still getting warmed up. I'm pretty sure they were warmed up as soon as they walked out on that hot track.
Yeah. So we did realize something, Will, while you were gone. Also,
What's that?
East Bernard does not believe in jersey numbers
At any level.
at any level.
Well, honestly, this is really the first time that I've ever seen under or sub-varsity level during scrimmages with numbers on it, too. Typically, you just have that on the varsity level.
Probably because we have that
Yeah.
drone now.
The drone footage has been impressive.
It has, and when you look at that on Huddle, it's really, really neat. And I went over some of that, some of the offensive plays and stuff, being able to see the line, seeing where the holes are, seeing where your cutback lanes are and whatnot. And it's really a cool tool that the coaches now have.
Well, that's the ball game, folks. We're
it.
saying our goodbyes.
Turn out the lights. The party's over.
Yeah. Well, all the Astros fans brought the trash cans out and set those down there on the sidelines for the
That way,
covers to get warmed up out here.
that way when you know there's a curveball,
Yeah. Well, now we know if it's a run to the left, up the middle, or the right.
just beat on the trash can.
That's it.
There you go.
That one's been beat up too much. You see the one by Quebec is walking by. It's got a big hole in it. But, folks, we're going to go ahead and break off of this, and we're going to come back to you again here in a minute with a different stream. So we appreciate y'all sticking through this with us today as we've got done with this freshman and JV first scrimmage of the season, 2023 season here. Thanks for being patient with us as we work through all of our technical difficulties and delays. But hopefully we bring a good product to you in the next few minutes with the varsity game.
Nowhere to go but up, Will. Nowhere to go but up.
I appreciate
Second
that.
scrimmage for the Industrial Cobra Sports Network.
That's it. All right. We're going to go fire the cameraman. We'll be back. Thanks.
All right, sounds good.